What if I told you that one of the world's most famous vacation spots, a place most people think of only for beaches, reggae music, and sunshine, is quietly preparing to transform into something far more powerful? Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because what you're about to hear might completely change the way you see Jamaica. What if Jamaica, the island often pictured as just a tropical escape, is actually building the foundation to become one of the most modern and connected nations in the entire Western Hemisphere? This isn't just wishful thinking. Over the next 5 years, Jamaica is set to pour more than $6 billion into an unprecedented transformation, the largest infrastructure development plan in its history, and one of the most ambitious in the Caribbean. We're not talking about fixing potholes or repainting old hotels. This is an overhaul of nearly every corner of the island, designed to cut travel times, expand global trade, prepare for climate disasters, and turn Jamaica into a strategic hub that could rival global players. Imagine highways that cut journeys in half, airports that look and function like the best in Europe or North America, seaports able to move massive amounts of global trade, and rural towns once isolated, now connected to modern systems. Schools will have high-speed internet, hospitals will be equipped to handle emergencies, and advanced infrastructure will be built to survive hurricanes. This is not just modernization, this is reinvention. But the bigger question is, why is Jamaica doing this now? The answer lies in something it has always possessed, but never fully exploited: geography. On a map, Jamaica looks like a small island in the Caribbean, but in reality, it sits right at the crossroads of 3 of the most important economic regions in the world: North America, South America, and Europe. These waters see endless streams of food, energy, technology, and raw materials moving every single day. For decades, Jamaica sat in the middle of this traffic without the tools to take advantage of it. But now, that's changing. The government's National Infrastructure Plan is not about thinking small. It's about reimagining Jamaica's role in the global economy. Instead of being just a tourist stop, Jamaica is pushing to become a center for logistics, technology, manufacturing, and commerce. And it's doing it through projects that touch nearly every part of the country. Take the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, known as SHIP. This project is turning a slow, dangerous coastal road into a modern highway that links entire regions of the island. Travel times are being cut, trade routes are opening, and opportunities that once felt distant are suddenly within reach. In Montego Bay, the second largest city and one of the busiest hubs for tourism and trade, the Montego Bay Perimeter Road Project is tackling years of crippling traffic congestion. For the first time in decades, moving goods and people will actually be fast and efficient. Meanwhile, rural Jamaica is not being left behind. Through the Spark program, shared prosperity through accelerated improvement to our road network, more than 120 rural and secondary roads are being rebuilt by 2025. But this isn't just about smoother roads. These projects include proper drainage systems and water upgrades, making life safer and more sustainable for thousands of families in vulnerable areas. And while roads connect the island, airports connect Jamaica to the world. In Kingston, Norman Manley International Airport is undergoing a complete overhaul, making it more modern, accessible, and efficient. In Montego Bay, Sangster International Airport, the country's busiest, is getting a transformation so big it will rival some of the most advanced airports in the world. With expanded terminals, new runways, and green technologies, Jamaica is aiming to create an aviation hub for both tourism and global business. Then there are the ports, arguably Jamaica's biggest opportunity. The Kingston Freeport Terminal, already one of the busiest in the region, is being modernized and expanded by the French shipping giant CMA-CGM. It's becoming smarter, faster, and ready to handle the kind of traffic that could make Jamaica a true logistics powerhouse. Even more ambitious is the Caymanas Logistics Center, which will combine warehouses, customs processing, distribution systems, and transportation in one place. This is a bold step toward making Jamaica not just a stopover point, but a command center for international trade in the Caribbean. What's really striking about this plan is its balance. Jamaica isn't abandoning tourism. It's doubling down on it while also building new economic pillars. Logistics, commerce, manufacturing, and digital infrastructure are being woven into the country's future. This means thousands of new jobs, better wages, and opportunities for young Jamaicans who might otherwise leave the island in search of work. Think about it. By 2030, Jamaica could no longer just be the land of reggae and beaches, but one of the most advanced, connected, and resilient nations in the Caribbean. Its highways will open doors to opportunity, its airports will bring the world closer, and its ports will place it at the very heart of global trade. And beyond the steel, concrete, and money, this transformation is about people. Families in rural areas finally gaining reliable access to hospitals and schools, entrepreneurs with digital tools to grow their businesses, students who no longer need to leave home to chase opportunities. For the first time in generations, Jamaica is laying the groundwork for a future where young talent doesn't have to choose between staying home and chasing opportunity abroad. A stronger economy means more innovation, more homegrown businesses, and a brighter path forward for the next generation. The country's ambition isn't just to compete in the Caribbean, it's to stand tall on the global stage. But great transformations never come without risk. The challenge will be maintaining momentum, ensuring transparency, and protecting these new systems against corruption, mismanagement, or external shocks. If Jamaica can overcome these hurdles, it won't just change its own future. It could become a blueprint for how small nations can rise, adapt, and thrive in a changing world. The question now is whether Jamaica's ambitious bet will pay off. Can this small island truly reshape its destiny and inspire its neighbors across the Caribbean to dream bigger? If this plan succeeds, the answer might shock the world. Subscribe for more stories that reveal how nations are reshaping their futures.